Welcome to WROL Broadcast. I am Hate Mail. With me, I have Loot and Kage.
Hey guys!
What's up?
And today we are talking about a character that I have come to love very quickly, and that is Red Hood. Which I liked him a lot before the rework, but now he's just awesome.
He's too much to handle, man. Too much.
He is awesome.
He brings the pain.
He really does bring the pain.
And what I like about him is that I've been playing him in Wraith just to mess around with some teams. I gotta say, I can't remember. I don't know if it's OC or 2D Tron or somebody, but I'm using the Red Hood, Banshee, Donna Troy, and Superboy, and that team is so good. I mean, so good. I mean, I can rip through Hal Jordan teams.
Can you run that on auto?
No, I haven't tried. I'm gonna. It's hard to run an auto because you kind of got to be a little bit strategic. Because I've fought a lot, and this team actually wins against them. Because there's so many Hal Jordan Man-Bat teams right now, and they're such a pain in the butt. But Red Hood teams, I mean, it doesn't like you usually aren't 3-starring with this team, but you can win against it. But you need to be strategic with Superboy removing buffs and stuff, so it'd be hard to do an auto.
Yeah, Superboy's a very
I'm
technical
going to
character.
test that out while we're chatting away here.
It's a fun team. I really like it, because Superboy's purging, so he procs Silver Banshee, Red Hood procs Silver Banshee nonstop, and then Silver Banshee procs herself because there's just bleeds everywhere. And
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about the Red Hood rework is that he made Black Manta like irrelevant.
He's much better than Black Manta now. Much better.
But,
significantly better.
Yeah, you don't need even. I mean, I don't like running Red Hood outside of leader, or at least I used to not. But even running him outside of leader, he's still super good. I mean, that AoE does so much more damage now.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I've had matches where I one-shot Wonder Girl with his AoE.
Yeah, it really brings the pain.
And I was thinking about Rebirth RB2ing him today. I almost pulled the trigger on it, and then I got that out of sync in Siege and decided I'm not going for World's Finest anymore.
What?
I was already behind.
You gotta stay in the game. You gotta stay in the game, man. I'm still.
Yo, if I can be in third place, you got a shot.
Yeah, but I mean, M4 is at 859. I'm at 7.
I'm like world's worst. Well.
Yeah, but M4 is going for it. I'm 150 points behind.
I'm 100 points behind, and I got 27 energy left to use.
Yeah, but you're gonna waste 40,000 or 30,000, 35,000 gems trying to chase May and Sheriff Lobo. Because the thing is, I'd already lost a match, and I lost a revenge, and I've lost a tune a few times. I came close to catching up yesterday. Like, I wasn't too many points behind, but you never know how much banked energy M4 has. And same with Sheriff Lobo.
He saves that.
Yeah,
he really holds on to it.
They hoard them so you don't know how far ahead they are. I think he dumped a bunch of it this morning. But, and then I also burned through a bunch of revenges trying to catch up, so I think God knows how many they have banked too. So I'm like, do I really want to waste 30,000 gems to be top 10 when I could do top 10 for free?
My whole goal was just trying to beat you. But now that you're out, I have no reason to keep playing. God damn it.
Well, beat Loot. I mean,
Loot's easy to beat. I'm like 15 points away.
I am easy to beat. I'm telling you, I'm world's worst WoW.
You're not that bad. I mean, you're not that far off.
I'm the
Did you use all your energy
WWW.
today?
What's that?
Have you used all of your energy today?
Yeah, I'm totally through.
Oh, okay, so you're not.
I'm
I lost a lot of fights. Like, it's a miracle that I'm where I am. I think I'm down 4. I think I lost 4 times.
Well, the other thing I was thinking, I was like, well, I could just stay in it because M4 and Sheriff could possibly get an out of sync or just have a bad run at some point. But then Sheriff
yeah.
Lobo RB2'd his Red Hood.
I played his RB2 Red Hood this morning. I don't think it's that scary.
I think it is.
You know, want to know something? M4 said the exact same thing. So there's got to be something there because...
Yeah, because I fought it in this morning, that exact RB2 Red Hood, and I beat it no problem. I don't think he's not.
I have an RB2 Starfire, so she kills everything anyway.
So what's the problem?
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
But
so just keep.
So let's go back to Red Hood.
Okay, let's go back to Red Hood. We'll talk about Siege in another episode. But back to Red Hood. I mean,
Best bleeder in the game?
Yeah, best bleeder in the game by far. He took the crown.
Wait, whoa. Hal Jordan?
So, what about him? Just
Not leader, we said best bleeder.
Oh, I thought you said leader. I'm like, best leader in the game?
He's probably, I would say he's top 3 leader now.
Yeah, top 3.
Oh, definitely.
Easy.
I thought you said leader, my bad. Yeah, best leader,
I'd say
definitely.
between leaders, though, I'd say Hal, Deadshot, and Red Hood are top 3 right now.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Brainiac's close second or third.
Really? I'd say he's top 5.
Yeah, maybe 4th. I'd put Brainiac 4 probably. I don't know. Brainiac team still. Whenever you face a Brainiac team, that speed boost is just so.
It really matters.
You know, this would be a fun podcast one day. Just top leaders in DC.
You know, actually, maybe we'll do that this month. It's a good. That is a good
My go-to is still Steppenwolf.
Yeah, and Steppenwolf's still.
He's my favorite. He's just so ugly. You gotta love him.
Imagine a Steppenwolf that's out of leader.
That would be amazing. But you could make Steppenwolf outside of leader, so.
Yeah, but Steppenwolf kit. I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. But yeah.
All right, so let's talk about favorite parts of Red Hood.
Yes, the reason why I think Red Hood is the best bleeder is because every move he does bleeds, and no other bleeder does that.
Well, it implies 2 bleeds that can't miss. So, his passive ability. And then, if you upgrade it, also apply heal immunity. I mean, that... they definitely... I'm really surprised, and DCL really should just go ahead and do Last Man Standing for the stars, because Red Hood fixes all problems. I mean, Deathstroke, even Baby Lobo could be reverted at this point, and they would not make a resurgence, because Red Hood takes care of the problem.
Yeah, he does his AoE, lights out, goodbye. You ain't coming back from that. Heal immunities everywhere.
All right, legendary order. How would you?
For Red Hood, I think I would go 4 first because applying that heal immunity is just so important. I open with 3 almost every time, and there's just enough characters. I mean, I'm torn between 4 and 1, but I think I'd go 4. 4 first. 1 is what I go second. That 35% chance to use his 2 on the basic. I mean, most people use the basic every turn. I used to always just use it, but now with the heal immunity and the bleeds, his 3 has become a lot more. I open with
it's also worth noting that 35% chance on paper is very low, but in the game, it's high.
Thank God it's not that much higher.
Well, I think it's 35% chance per burst. So you have like a 115%.
Are you serious?
I think it's a roll each time, because otherwise people like me and you, Loot, it would not work that way.
It works like almost always.
Yeah.
I did not put 2 and 2 together.
That's what I think. I don't know if it's meant to be that way, but And then it also removes 2 awareness. So it's each burst removes 2 awareness. So you're guaranteed no matter how much awareness is on a character, it's taking
They're
it
gonna
down.
bleed.
Yeah. They're going to bleed, they're going to have awareness gone, and they're going to take a lot of damage because Donna Troy takes a crap ton of damage from him.
He is the Donna Troy killer.
He really is.
Nobody kills Donna Troy better than Red Hood.
Then
So-
after the 4 and the 1, I've changed my legendary order like 5 times. I originally went 2, but I think his 5 is the next most important because as a leader, stealing those 2 buffs from each enemy when they die is just so good.
I personally would like
notice
to take
it.
his 5 earlier.
I used to
go
have his
4,
5 as the
1.
first one. And I've slowly moved it back up because so many people disagree with me on that.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
I can see it, but I still think because that's where a lot of his utility comes from. Is you have run him as a leader, and say you're like, let's say you got a teammate who's dying, or is like bleeding to death. You steal like a death immunity or a damage immunity.
Yeah.
You're good to go for another round.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good argument to move 5 up. If you use him as if your goal is to use him as a leader majority of the time, that 5 should be the first thing you take. But L3 is his sweet spot in my mind. You want
Yeah.
4, 1, and 5. Those are the most important skills. After that, I would go with
See, it's interesting because I mean, maybe it's just because I like what is there, 5 skills?
Yeah.
I think 4 out of the 5 skills, like I really like a lot as a legendary. I think 2 is my least favorite, but 3 for me is also really important because he is kind of squishy. So being able to like not be seen with and get those 2 evasions up, it's very helpful for keeping him alive.
He's definitely an L5 character. I would probably go 2 next just because that turn meter up is insanity. And that you
Oh
can
my God.
I mean, it just
Well, now, yeah, with all those bleeds.
there's so many bleeds, and that means he gets 50% turn meter on his
Yeah.
first skill. Basically, you open with his 1, he procs his 2, and then he gets 50% turn meter up.
And all you
Yeah,
need
so
is
it's-
5 bleeds.
And it's his turn
So,
again. It's just, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely, his whole kit's useful. There's nothing in his kit that is not useful.
His 3 I would take last probably, but I agree with Loot. It's so useful because you're facing Power Girl. You open with his 3. Everybody's got bleeds and damage immunity. And guess what? She can't retaliate because you're invisible. And then
Yep,
the 2
he
evasion
gives-
up
yep.
don't mean anything to me, but they might as well not even exist.
The invisibility's nice, though.
But the invisibility is a big deal.
Triggers Red Robin.
I was going to say, and if you're running them with Red Robin, pew pew, baby.
And that's a person. Yeah, that's another one we forgot to mention with Ravager. Robin is quite good with Ravager, actually.
Oh, regular Robin.
Yeah,
Damien.
yeah. I just thought about that. Well, but all in all, Red Hood, awesome character. You'll have already heard the tier list when you listen to this episode, so you know we moved him into S tier. I mean, he's so good. I'm resisting not taking him to RB2. I'm definitely have the shards for it now, so he'll probably join the list at some point, but he doesn't fit my stun team, so I'm trying to stick to that.
I almost wish they would just tell us what the challenge is next month, so that
Oh, if
you know
it's Red
it would.
Hood, he's going elf. I'm definitely taking.
If it's Red Hood, I'll go nuts on it. But I just wish they'd like, hey, next month your little Black Friday present. Next month it's going to be Red Hood.
All right, guys, let's wrap this up, and then we will move on to our next episode.
Hey everyone, it's Tutitron. Thank you for listening to WROL Broadcasts. If you like the show, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/WROL Broadcasts.